when they say it. It's not a joke when they say it. So you're like, oh, how outrageous. We're two civilized people joking about being uncivilized, and it's funny because we know how wrong it is. It's like, no, you hear it from them, it's not a joke. Although they make it seem like it is. I guess it's a easier way for them to get by. It's in their humor. What humor? And, almost just, especially when they're involved with them bigger, higher up looking shit, they just, from what it is I remember, it's just very, dismissive, and then they have all these younger guys at the time. So trying to coach you along to not give a shit, just look over here, let shit go by. Fuck. My whole childhood then. Think about it. That's true. What's happening is they were fighting all these other fuckers too. Got them on the edge of fucking knowing what they know. Whatever it is, may have got a hold of them. That's what I think. You probably got a hold of them. They're forcing it on us. Forcing all of us. Try to get them out. It's like the more and more it goes on, the worse it gets, because it's not just like a 2-bit dude or something. You know, like a gang or something holding ransom. It's not even just that. Although that's pretty fucking serious sometimes, but talking like it becomes superpowers of the earth. All these big-headed fuckers walking around in broad daylight. Somehow we don't see them. They're there. And they know shit. They know how shit is. And look at people like fucking, it's just, that guy's just no income. He's not qualified specialist. He's not something that could be legally defined, so it's just dismiss it, throw him under the bus right now kind of mentality. And that's where I was saying, when they say it, it's not a joke even. Sometimes they say it and it means violence from their yes men. So I don't know. Just leave them. That's how I feel about it, but then again, I care, you know? I'm the asshole that does actually care. They don't know. So it's like, you know, yeah, they're just being fucking ran through by a foreign power that got a hold of them. What can I say? I just said it. It's got a hold of them, look. But are they going to take you all down with them? You going to let that happen? One dude? You know? It's like, yeah, they're putting the emphasis on it now. They're isolating. They're making it one. Maybe they even say behind, you know, closed doors and everything, they're talking to each other. We don't even know, but we see it in a different way. Saying that fucking, they just want this one person, even. And it's just like, well, you know, unless you're gonna be living that kind of life, like, you know, you're not saying very much. That's all I can say. That's all I've seen now. It's just research now. Data. Information. And what you guys don't know is that you guys are going to be probably the ones that are going to be the most horribly human trafficked. Again, you'll probably even feel it before we do, just because we're way the fuck out here, and they try to maintain appearances until one day, fucking, I'm sure, all you fuckers just start coming looking for a fucker, trying to hurt them just because you know pain, too. If you want to get into the real fucking pain of this place that we all sit in. So what's it gonna be? Is it, oh, let's just go in right here and infiltrate, fucking demoralize the value, fucking use as a war cry, while also fucking a war coup of some kind that fucking just came in. First shot we got just came in, made you into an example of like how we're better than you kind of like mindset. Or is it, holy fuck, maybe all these people who are telling you, making you feel this way are probably people who want to see someone who's an actual American citizen with a social security number fucking go in and go through and do all this dumb shit. Because they otherwise can't, because they're not from here and it would look weird. Because they all have contradicting ideas to the very existence of land in this fucking place. Where they keep trying to scrub shit off as if all fucking we're just something, a part of them they control. They can't just be like, oh, we don't know, and this is kind of cool, and let's understand more kind of fucking mentality. They don't do that. So they got the fucking rest of the world scared, but brainwashed. Where they can't say anything, because fucking it's a whole government. It's a whole, like fucking ready to fight fuckers because, they're being forced against their will to be thought police. Then what? Unless you're a pretty young thing with bouncy tits or something, or a dude who's gonna become the next mathematician for their engineering fucking equipment and shit that they can push around and punk and breed in them kinds of ways. Fucking, you're just something they can just come right through and kill one day. Well, even just for being, apparently. Being somewhere where their ideas and their beliefs and everything are so contradicted that they have to have monitoring fucking technology to understand anything that fucking knows anything different. Because it's a threat and perceived threat to their record and everything, where they just fuck with people anyway and they're not admitting to it. And instead want to come in and fuck with shit. And yes, it is psychological, because in a lot of ways some of those fuckers are forced. Then they got them issues. You guys don't seem to know, or sometimes they don't even think they're out of it. So whatever. Maybe that's the only type of psychological mental health issue you're concerned with, even too, in your own fucked up way. What about someone who actually has a sense of like being who they want to be and everything? And their psychology. Oh, wait, they're a weirdo. They don't fit in. No, yeah, that's right. Kind of a loner the whole entire existence. I've even fucking known fucker. Loner. Doesn't get along with, what we got going on, and fucking helping everyone else and fucking throwing ourselves into everything. And then using that, saying we've been somewhere, seen something. Come right in, act like we don't fucking know anything in comparison to what you just figured out. So that's what I see. Where are all your fuckers at? Will they be fucking willing to put their name on something like that and prove it to you fuckers? Like I have? Will they? So you guys don't show me enough love. Instead, fucking you act like they got a hold of you. Maybe they did. That's not my problem. if you want to get fucking brutal with it in that way, it's just like, well, maybe I let them keep you. I don't know. See, I'm that fucker you guys don't know. Where we had reasons to be doing shit. Not just doing shit, just to be seen doing something. Somebody keep that in mind. Because where I'm from, there are ways where we interact with others outside of who we are, but we're not going to throw everything in, all of our grandmas, everything, our land, resources, all in, all at once. First initial exposure, like a gift to you, fucker. That's how you guys allowed them to just come right in. Fuck, who knows what's going to happen to a lot of you. Might be genetically, biasly targeting you all for being too inbreded or something at this point. Getting rid of the ones that ain't cute enough or something. It's because what fucking... Yeah, just what you fuckers like allowed in. Fucking Epstein looking fuckers. Some of you under the impression this guy was like, just because he looked professional or business looking or whatever, that he was like legit and took him off of his like image, face value, It's like, well, they're gonna, be involved with that kind of shit, well, that's all I can say. Said for the longest time they were trying to, I believe, coerce people into voting. And it's just like, yeah, because you want people to serve on jury duty, you want people to be involved, you want people to be more exposed, fucking trip and fucking hit into someone at the courthouse and have a lawsuit for your fucking DA come in, fucking, scrub his shoes with that money he just made off of a fucker who just had to show up anyway. It's like, oh yeah, but a lot of that shit isn't seen for what it is. And I'm glad I found it. And I'm glad, for one, it directly affected me because that makes it personal. Especially when it comes to like kids and, doing something to a fucker in the criminal underworld. Like, people see that shit. So. Again, they may just straight up come in one day and just start throwing you through their gang initiation or something. What it is, I fucking heard. And then guess what? It's individuals you guys don't care about. Why? Because some of them are criminals. Some of them are horrible people who did horrible things to people. And guess what? When you see it, you might think they deserve it. No one gets away with it. At least, not anymore. No one. At least that's what I've seen. They keep tallies on fuckers and shit. And they force them to be whatever and do whatever, and then guess what? They're an asshole. But no one wants to help them. So then what? They have an image of that person doing that thing, and they're displaying it. Displaying it for a public format. People to just see how much they control and just boss people around. Doesn't involve hidden magic or anything. It's the rest. They know who that person is. When they show up, they're told how to be around that person to be a bitch. So when they show up, they're just doing it. And he doesn't even have to do very much. He can just stand there. So you fuckers don't fucking know shit. Not to say fucking that's incriminating to the point of fucking conviction of, fucking anything, but really. tell it's like Hollywood movie or some shit. Some fucking thing, bells and whistles screaming at you. Fucking finally hear something. Experience something. Shit. Fucking wake up and see you're living here in this place where even your own families have cultures that are contradicted just by the pure existence of this place being here. And that might mean something, wouldn't you think? But it don't. Because again, a lot of these assholes don't care. They're operating at different levels. Now, more than ever, fuck, they could very well almost get away with murder. So, I'm just tired of seeing that. It's like, there's one thing I do agree with the Americans. And I'm not kissing ass too, but agreeing with, is people's ability to be their own thing and how that, like, affects and influences the world. But, like, it's saying a lot. And it's like, as a native, I'd be that fucker to say something, too. I don't care if they fought Al-Qaeda, any of them fuckers. I'd be the fucker to be in their face to say such a fucking thing. And they'd just be like, well, look at me. I know about Iraq. I know about so-and-so. I know. And it's like, I don't give a fuck. And they're not ready for it or something. So we're gonna find out, I guess. As soon as I, can reach that place. As soon as it's just one touch away from fucking finding the solution for all these fuckers. You bet I'm gonna go for it.